Hello future CAs, welcome back to my channel again, your one-stop guide for everything related to CA exams. If you are new here, I am Pooja, a chartered accountant. I have an experience of working for Ernst & Young and KPMG, and I help CA aspirants like you succeed with practical tips, strategies and support. One of the most common questions I get from CA final students is this: I am appearing for Group 2 exams only. How should I prepare Group 1 subjects and the self-paced online modules, especially from the point of view of IBS paper? So today's video is extremely important. In this video, I will explain a smart, practical and professional approach for preparing Group 1 subjects, that is FR, AFM and auditing, and also the self-paced modules Set A and Set B, purely from the point of view of IBS paper. So this strategy will not only help you to score better in IBS, but it will also build a very strong long-term professional foundation for your life after becoming a CA. So if you are new to my channel, please subscribe. Every subscription works like a motivation for me and it also makes my day. So previously I have made a couple of videos for IBS regarding the various strategies which can help you score 70 plus in IBS paper. So I have made a separate playlist for that, and that playlist is attached in the description below. Please do watch the videos in that. That will be helpful for you to score exemption in this paper. So guys, when you visit my channel, do check out the playlist section. You will find several curated playlists for the CA final exams. Make sure to explore them and watch the videos in order to get maximum benefit from each topic. So first let's understand one thing very clearly. IBS is not a memory based paper. IBS rewards professional thinking. So basically this exam expects you to analyze a business situation, identify relevant issue, apply technical knowledge, use strategic and legal understanding, and finally give a practical integrated solution. So you have to think from a point of view of a CEO, director, vice president and so on. And whatever problem is there in the case study, you have to solve that using strategic thinking and legal understanding, and also applying the technical knowledge from the different subject, and you have to give a practical, realistic, strategic and legally complying solution. That's why this subject is called as integrated business solution. So now let's come to the most important strategy. So if you have already completed group 1, or if you are just like in this attempt you are focusing on primarily on group 2, so how you will study for IBS paper, let's discuss this. So you need not study all the subject in extreme depth. Instead follow this smart approach. So step number 1 will be to select 1 or 2 subjects from group 1 paper and prepare them thoroughly. So there are 3 subjects, right, in group 1: FR, AFM and auditing. So you can select any 2 subjects from these 3 papers, maybe FR and AFM or FR and auditing, depending on whichever you are comfortable with. So now let's see the role of group 1 subjects in IBS and how you can select, like based on what you can make the decision as to which 2 subjects you will be selecting. So first is FR. So FR is one of the most powerful subjects for IBS. So if you have strong grip on numbers, so if you are keen on analyzing financial statement, valuation, restructuring, impairment, and if you like solving consolidation issue, you can choose this subject. And this will also be extremely useful in your professional life. So basically, if you think long term, FR is the must pick subject for IBS point of view also, and also for your future professional life also. Now coming to AFM. So AFM is ideal if you are comfortable with practical problem solving and if you like quantitative analysis. So previously I have made a video in which I have discussed chapter wise which all topics are important from AFM from the point of view of IBS. So that has also been added in the description below. That is in the IBS playlist itself, that video is also there. So in that video we have gone through each chapter of AFM and we have highlighted the topics, and we have also analyzed as to from IBS point of view how those topics can be asked in the exam. So you can watch that video. Also, AFM helps in capital budgeting decisions, financing choices, risk management, and strategic financial decisions in case studies. So if you like these type of topics, you can choose AFM. Now third we have auditing and ethics. So auditing is a good choice if you have practical exposure to auditing. So if you have done articleship in auditing sector, then you can prepare for this subject. So audit related insights are often required in IBS cases, dealing with compliance failures, internal control, risk management, corporate governance issues. So basically group 1 subjects directly support IBS answers, and they are extremely useful in professional life, and they help you analyze case studies confidently. So the key point here is to select any two subjects from group 1 depending on whichever you are comfortable with, and then prepare that from IBS viewpoint. And another one subject which will be left over, that you should at least have conceptual understanding of that subject. So it will help you solve the IBS question. Step number 2 is deep understanding of DT and IDT. So even though today's video is about group 1 and this self-paced online module, we must remember that DT and IDT form the backbone of IBS and they frequently appear in case study. So deep understanding of these two subjects are absolutely essential. So previously in one of the videos, I have also disclosed as to based on the past exam trend, how much marks of IBS has come from group 1, how much will come from DT, IDT, and how much will come from this self-paced online module. So please go through the videos in the playlist below so that you can get a clarity. So what you can do is, I am not saying to ignore the other subjects. So what I am saying is you must at least have a basic conceptual understanding of every subject, so that during exam you can quickly identify the relevant concepts and apply them using the case facts. And also you can use the open book material effectively. So you will also be preparing the index, right? That will also help you in this open book exam. So this balance of depth and breadth is key for the IBS exam success. So why this strategy is important? That is, in group 1 you will select any two subjects, and in group 2 anyhow DT, IDT you will be studying, and for the other topics you will just have a conceptual understanding. So this strategy will work because in IBS exam the time is limited. Case studies are lengthy and you cannot afford to search the books blindly. So you must be immediately able to identify the concept, recall where it fits, and also apply it accurately. So this will boost your IBS performance, strengthens your long-term professional foundation, and it will also help you think like a professional CA. Now we will discuss about this self-paced online module Set A and Set B. So this is actually a commonly ignored area. So most of the time students ask like, I have not studied this properly. Is it must to study this Set A and Set B for IBS point of view? So I sincerely request you all to take these modules seriously. So first let's see Set A, that is corporate and economic law. So this is extremely scoring if your concepts are clear. So corporate law is extremely important because almost every case study will involve about company, board of director, management decision, stakeholder responsibility, etc. So provisions of the Companies Act can be linked to almost every case study. That's why it's important. So now some key areas in Set A. First is Companies Act. So it applies to almost all companies, and it is very likely to appear in both MCQ as well as descriptive question, and it is very easy to link the company law to the case facts. Next, we have corporate governance. So this is highly relevant in today's context. In case of increasing corporate failures. So there will be simple questions from this section also, and it will be easily connectable to the case scenario. Next important concept is SEBI LODR regulation. So this is also very important. So there might be questions from this section also in the exam. So this is applicable if the company is listed, and there might be questions on board structure, disclosures, compliance. Another important topic is FEMA. So this is important from this self-paced online module set A point of view, as well as from the AFM point of view also. In AFM also you will get questions from this FEMA topic. So that is the exchange rates questions will be given there, forex transaction. So this is applicable if the company has foreign operation, and it is important for FDI, forex transaction and cross-border operation. So you can expect around 15 to 20 marks from set A alone. If your concepts are clear, these can help you achieve marks easily. And also in FR Ind AS part is very important. Now we'll go to set B, that is strategic models. This is the heart of IBS. So this entirely focuses on strategic thinking. So now let me tell you one important thing. That is, do not mug up the models. Learn how to apply them. So previously ICI has revealed many strategic models that are important. So what I'll do is, instead of naming that in the video will become lengthy, right? So I will just pin it in the description below. And from there you can read those model names, and what you can do is you can prepare a mind map of those models, or you can prepare summary notes for those models and take it to the exam. So basically from those models itself the case scenario questions will be linked. So if you have either prepared mind map or if you have prepared notes, and if you take to the exam, you can directly search the answers from that and you can start drafting the answers. So that will be easier for you. So you should be at least aware as to how to apply each of the models. Now how to study this set B effectively. So my suggestion is spend 3 to 4 days on these strategic models. Understand these models, create mind maps and focus on application, not memorization. So once you understand these concepts, applying them in exam hall will not take time. You will feel confident and structured. Apart from that, some more suggestion is, so when you go to this BOS knowledge portal, there is a section as case studies. So more than 100 case studies are there in that. Out of that, 60% are based on real world companies. So you can go through these case studies. So these will help you to relate theory with the real business situation. So you can attempt RTP case studies, mock test paper case studies. All these you should attempt without referring to the answer, that is in the real exam like condition. So this will help you identifying weak areas. It will help you in improving time management and also building exam confidence. So IBS is not about shortcuts. It's about conceptual clarity, structured thinking and professional application. So even if your primary focus is group 2, as we discussed above, pick 1 or 2 subjects from group 1. Prepare them thoroughly. Build basic understanding of remaining subjects. So the clarity you develop now in these subjects will stay with you throughout your professional journey as a CA. So if you found this video helpful, like and share the video. And also subscribe to my channel for more CA related guidance. Also, if you want any video on subject-wise IBS preparation, case study walkthrough, strategic answer writing guidance or anything else, any other topic which you want help with, do let me know in the comments below. All the best for your CA final preparation. Study smart, and I will see you all in the next video.